My name is Rusty Rowells, and today I will be telling you about the benefits of participating as an Angel Tree sponsor. I don't know about anyone else, but I believed in Santa until it was unhealthy for me to believe a jolly fat man gave me presents every year. But I can remember waking up to just a pile of toys and never expecting anything less. The furthest thing from my mind was that I would wake up on Christmas Day and not have anything under the tree. But the older I got, the scenario I had never dreamed as a kid became a reality for a friend of mine. And I was 11 years old when it first hit me that not only people from other countries struggle, but people in my own community did. It is also the year I learned about a thing called Angel Tree. www.charity.lovetoknow.com says Angel Tree is a campaign set up to give children whose parents cannot afford to give a Christmas gift. Today I will be telling you why sponsoring an Angel Tree child is a wonderful thing to do. Throughout the years, and especially around Christmas, we start thinking about those less fortunate than us. But do we ever really think about those less fortunate in our community? I never did until I was faced with a good friend who had two unemployed parents that were both in search of work but had no luck and struggled to get day-to-day necessities. This is one thing I never thought about people in my community having a problem doing, especially coming from a small town like I did. Angel Tree's purpose is to help families in need and have people throughout the community and surrounding areas to sponsor these children and to get them a few gifts that the parents or guardians can't afford to get them. But where did the idea come from? The idea was brought up in about 1979 by two Salvation Army employees by the names of Majors Charles and Shirley White. According to www.salvationarmyusa.org, they decided that they would let kids from lower class homes make a wish list and hang it on a tree. And the number of supporters was outrageous. People began to jump at the chance to help when they became aware of the number of children who would not have Christmas without their help. According to www.salvationarmyannualreport.org, the first year this started, it put a smile on 700 children's faces by giving gifts and has grown to be one of the largest fundraisers the Salvation Army has ever had. There are many reasons to take part in this fundraiser, but the best one to me is the reward we get by getting to give back when we have chances to. I've always heard people talk about changing the world, and that is a wonderful goal to have, but I believe that change has to start at home. Children do not have any control over their situations, and being able to put a smile on a child's face is one thing that no one can take away. Even if you don't get to see that child's joy that Christmas morning. Also, sponsoring a child is easier than you think. It may be, as you can see on www.salvationarmyhouston.org. You can go to local business such as many banks, grocery stores, and malls and find these trees with children's names, ages, clothes sizes, and wish lists. The price to do this is small, but the help you give to these families is worth more than you could ever know. In conclusion, I have shared a little bit of history of Angel Tree, purpose of fundraiser, and reasons to participate. Growing up in a small town, I always tended to look at the world on a different level than my town. Nothing bad ever happened. You never heard things like job loss, poverty, or tragedy. When I came to the realization that people I know and see every day went through things I never imagined, it horrified me and made me start looking at local things I could do to change my town before I take on the world. One of the favorite quotes of mine is by Audrey Hepburn. As we grow older, we discover that we have two hands. One is for helping ourselves and one is for helping others. Sometimes all helping others requires is looking in your backyard.